Hi, my name is Mandira from Crystal Realm. Today I would like to show you how to put together a 4-band puzzle ring. Now this one has a marquise diamond, a 1 carat no less. However, whether the ring has a diamond or does not have a diamond, if it was made by Norman Green, then it's going to go together the same way. So I'm going to take it off my finger and I'm going to show you how to do this. And the way I'll do it is I will go through each movement twice. Once I've shaken it out and get started, I'm going to show you how to do each movement twice so that you can follow along with your puzzle ring. So I'm going to take, in this case, the yellow band, and I'm going to shake the ring apart like that. Now notice that the diamond is on this band, and if we turn the band around, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little set of initials, NG for Norm Green, and there's also a metal stamp to show the content of the metal, in this case 14 karat. Okay, now once you have that hanging, you are going to want to put the middle bands together in such a way that the V points face away from each other. So it's very nice. It just went this way automatically when I shook the ring apart, but I'd like to show you what to do if it doesn't start that way. Okay, so a lot of times when you shake the ring out to start with, you are going to end up with the V's of the center bands actually facing each other. Okay, so right now these two bands in the middle, if you look at those V's, they're actually kind of facing each other. Okay, so that's not really how we want them. So in that case, what you do is you take one of those bands and you simply bring it around to the other side. Okay, now those two bands are, the V's are pointing away from each other. Okay, I'd like to show you that again. Just in case, when you shake out your ring, your middle bands have the V points facing each other, you're going to take one of those bands and move it all the way around to the other side. Okay, so now you still have your two, in this case, palladium or white bands in the middle, with the V points facing away from each other, and then you have, in this case, a rose gold band hanging from those. Okay, so you've got your rose gold band on the bottom, and what you're going to do with that is you are going to pull it up like that so that it's up against the top band. Then you're going to turn the page. It's like turning the page of a book, and that is how you make the all-important figure 8 through which your other bands are now showing. Okay, so I'm going to show you that move again. I'm going to have the yellow gold band, in this case, on the top with the initials facing us. We've got the center bands with the V's pointing away from each other, and we have the fourth band with the little squiggle, so it's hanging from the little squiggle. Okay, so you're going to take that lower band and you're going to fold it up like that, and then you're going to fold it as though you're turning the page of a book. Okay, this creates for you the all-important figure 8. Can you see how there's the bottom of the 8 right there that your bands are coming out of, and the top of your 8 is just on the other side of the diamond, and your bands are coming through it again. Okay, so now holding those two bands together, you're going to pull these bands all the way through so that you can examine the V shapes. You know, this time, okay, here we go. Here's one, and here's the other one. 1 second. Okay, So these are your 2 V-bands. Now, I find that what helps me is to look at them and decide which one is pointier and which one is more rounded. So this one, to me, is pointier, and this one over here is more rounded. So I like to start with the pointy one. Okay, so I'm going to take that pointy one, and I'm actually going to thread it back into the figure 8, okay, so that now I can fold it down exactly like, hold on, I'm going to do this, fold it down like this, okay? So you can see that little V point right there. Now you've got one more band, and you're going to thread that down into the figure 8, and then fold it down like that. So there is the ring. Isn't it gorgeous? It's all put back together. Now let me show you those last moves again. Okay, so I'm going to pull my V bands out like this so that we can examine the V's. Okay, now here we go. Okay, so we've got 2 V bands here. They are correctly facing away from each other. One of them is a little more pointy, and this one looks a little more open to me. So I start with the pointy one, and I thread it down into the figure 8. I turn it a little bit, and I fold it down.
Beautiful.
Now I'm going to take the other one. Okay, watch this. The V is being threaded down into the figure 8. You can see the point of the V there, and you simply put it together, and there's your beautiful ring. Now, what I'd love to do now is show it to you all together in one flowing movement so you can see how it goes, what the rhythm is like, and it will show you how quickly you can put it together once you've had some practice doing it. Okay, so now normally it's not going to be quite as easy. You may not have several different colors, but one of the reasons I decided to make this video is because this one has the 2 palladium bands, the 1 rose gold and the 1 yellow. So I happen to know that on this particular ring, the diamond is on the yellow gold band. So that's how I'm grabbing it and shaking it out. So let's take a look at the V's. These ones, conveniently, are facing away from each other. Okay, the 2 V's. The rose gold, I just need to put the squiggly part up at the top. Now I'm going to fold this up. I'm going to turn the page. And here we have the figure 8 design. Not looking quite right, so okay, we'll just do that again. Okay, so we've got the V's pointing away from each other.
Do you have the stamp up at the top?
No, that could have been the problem.
There
Okay,
you go.
here we go. Stamp up top, V's pointing away from each other, and the rose gold with the squiggle on top.
Yeah.
Okay, now we turn the rose gold up, and we then turn the page like that. Now we have the beautiful figure 8 that we were expecting the last time. Okay, so now look at your V bands, pick the one that's pointiest, and thread that down into the figure 8. And now you're going to turn it around, and you're going to thread this one down into the figure 8, and you're going to lay it down, and there it is. It's a fabulous ring. It looks beautiful with the diamond. If you like the look of this ring, we have lots of styles of Norman Green puzzle rings at www.crystalrealm.com, and we have many more of these Celtic-inspired puzzle rings. We have unique wedding bands. You can mix and match. Very often you can pick out one engagement ring and a wedding ring to go with. you can have a set that no one else in the world has, and I'm always happy to talk to you about our rings at toll-free 866-573-7381. Thanks so much for watching.